Welcome, everybody. We still got a bunch of people, more teams coming in. I just wanted to say thanks for coming. Current CRS members, and then we also have a lot of new members. A lot of this is an open call, so we'll be having a fair amount of new teams joining us. This is labeled a discovery call. So while you can watch the entire original discovery call from months ago, we're going to hit some highlights about CRS in general. Some stuff for current members is going to be a little bit repeated and stuff that you guys have heard again, but we're just going to, on a high level, hit and talk about past webinars and the things that we have discussed, as well as touch on CRS, what it is, what are we doing, what is this whole thing about, why would you be interested in this, and then we're going to go in and talk about the history of CRS, where it came from, how it came to be, and then talk about some of our past events and things that have happened recently, and some updates as far as what has happened just in the last few weeks that is big news and is very relevant to CRS members. And then we'll touch on the coming events that are coming, in June. And then we'll talk about the full schedule, because that's a big deal, is to constantly be telling you guys and making sure that you guys know, even though that the schedule is on the website, it's also a lot, most of the events are on Garage ID as well. But just to really emphasize some key things that are coming up in June. And we'll talk a little bit about July and maybe August as well, a little bit, but
Absolutely.
Really getting you guys to understand the direction of the next month to 3 months, and what the events that we're having, what we're executing, and why we're doing so. And then obviously the goal at the end is to get you guys wheel to wheel racing, side by side. And how do we do that, and how do we get there? And we've taken some big steps already. And so
moving forward.
So welcome. If
Yeah.
some of this stuff is repetitive, some of you CRS members, just bear with us. We're just going to hit high level here for the new people that are here taking a glance at CRS.
Yeah, we're super excited, and I can't wait to tell you guys just how easy it can be to get into racing. And that's what we're here to do, is to make it as easy and as widely accessible as possible. Yeah, that's words. All right. So, little table of contents. We'll go through that. Hopefully everyone can read. I'm assuming everyone can read. You actually don't know how to read to go racing. You just gotta know what the difference between colors are.
That's right.
So it's even easier. So getting into it. What is CRS? Well, it all started with this problem that, we realized that there was no method to get into racing through the collegiate world. Formula Student is a great engineering solution, but it is very much an engineering solution. It is lacking on the motorsports end of it. There are individual clubs here and there that might, have interest in Formula One or other clubs, but the real nitty gritty is, how can you get on the track? How can you get trained? How can you get in a car while at college? And the answer was, it doesn't exist. So that's where we came in, and we put our wee brains together, and we figured out something pretty cool. So what we have is the motorsports membership, the end all be all of collegiate racing, which is the Collegiate Racing Series. So we have 3 different main aspects of who we are fundamentally. We are the motorsports membership. So we want to be the only place that you ever really need to go get a membership to. We provide discounts upon discounts to the entire industry. We can access beyond compare, because this industry that we have all chosen to fall in love with can be very hard to get into it sometimes. And so we provide that initial access for you guys. Next, and probably our largest aspect of us, is the education, the curriculum. It's okay, great. Anyone can get out there and drive a car on the racetrack, but what are you learning? What are you walking away with? What is this going to enable you to go do after the fact? What are ways that we can help better you as human beings? And that's where the really exciting things come into play, is we educate you on everything that it takes to run a successful race team. So from
which is a lot of that is a business side. And CRS is designed, especially the curriculum, is not just to, I mean, to make you a better human, but to teach you skills that are going to help you day one when you go get a job.
absolutely, day one, I mean, we're talking about funding, how to get involved with funding, how to go manage your team, how to manage members, how to manage building a race car, the liability and all that stuff that comes involved with that, 501c3 creation, all of these incredibly valuable knowledge pieces to know before you come out and get out in the real world. And then at the coup de grace of it is the racing series. So we provide the only true avenue racing series to get in and go wheel to wheel racing against other university teams. Which is
And that's
probably the most exciting thing I've ever heard of.
yeah.
I would go back to college if I knew that I had this opportunity for me to be able to, while you're going to college, whether it's community college, 2-year technical degree, 4-year ABET accredited, it doesn't matter. Even in high school with our junior program, ages 12 to 25, really, you can sit there while you get your education, whatever you choose, and then go out and participate on a real race team that goes real racing. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, wheel
to wheel racing,
college team against college team. It's just, I mean, that was the genesis of all this. I would say is that the thought and the consideration that why isn't Clemson and Florida State and Miami and Duke and NC State and Texas A&M and insert whatever your college or university is, why aren't they racing wheel to wheel? And and that's what that's the goal here, and that's what we've built. And it's actually much more than that. It's not just wheel to wheel racing. It's an educational platform that'll benefit you for the rest of your life.
Absolutely. And I come back to this vision that we all had of filling the Indianapolis Motor Speedway with 400,000 people and all different college colors, and sitting there watching the sheer energy, the passion that 400,000 fans cheering on their college's race team, and 20 team members out in the paddock supporting their drivers, going wheel to wheel for everything on the line for a championship race to crown a national champion. And man, again, if I could go back to college, I would. So I'm really, really blessed and excited to be able to get to facilitate this with these people and do this for you guys. So it starts off really humbly. I attended Clemson University for my undergraduate degree, and there again, it came down to the same fact. There was no opportunity for me to go racing through Clemson. And I was like, man, that needs to change. So me and my best friend quite literally sat down in a dining hall and wrote on a napkin, for better or for worse, that we would build a race team. And so with nothing but our 2 heads and a couple friends, we built a race team. And now with 4 years since that we have 2 race cars, we have over 106 members. We've been to almost every track in the Southeast that we can name. It's been a blessing to be a part of, and we're facilitating motorsports in college. And so that was the whole basis of what we built off of for the Collegiate Racing Series. So this model that we have is proven to work very, very well, very effectively, and at all things, it allows for the student to have the best possible experience. There will never be a time where you are just on your butt, sitting, waiting, and just, wanting to be different, wanting to do something. There are always things to do on a race team, and we are very excited to facilitate this to you guys.
Right. And all of you, and all the CRS members are a member somewhere, or they go to a college, or they're affiliated with college. And quite frankly, we have a lot that are not in college and are not affiliated with college yet, but they might be in high school. But here's the thing that is similar. The thing that we all have in common is that we have a passion for this. Danny White, who is our business development, does a lot of the calls, spends a lot of time. So does Jack. So do Jack and I and Peter. But the thing that we keep hearing over and over is this passion for motorsports. People that love motorsports. And you may not be, whether you're a driver or whether you're a coach or whether you're an instructor or whether you're good on data, maybe you're good on data analytics, car setup. You could be super mechanical. There's a place inside of a race team. There's a place for everyone. You could be social media. There's a zillion places for you to operate inside of a team. And so it checks a lot of boxes for a lot of people to be involved on a team and execute something that is just, quite frankly, incredible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, this is what we're doing. So benefits, I mean, honestly, are almost endless. And I do also want to mention that alumni members can be a part of this as well.
That's right.
You can be a pre-college student, someone in college, or someone who has graduated college.
Right.
You can take advantage of every opportunity that we have to offer. And so it's all about creating this community, this family of motorsport minded people. And that's what we're doing. And so the benefits, obviously, you get a world-class education. We're pulling from the subject matter experts of all of these subjects that we're teaching you, like suspension, vehicle dynamics, braking dynamics. We're talking about funding, 501c3 creation, that we're pulling in the experts to teach you guys. The training curriculum. So this is the competition school, the licensing that we are providing for all of you guys. You can come through us and earn your racing license, your competition license. We're a media and marketing megaphone for you and your team. So we are here to broadcast your successes. We love celebrating you, and that's what we're all about. We've all had the fortunate blessings to be able to go out and do this on our own hands, and it's time we give back to you guys. We want to see you guys succeed, and we're here to do that.
Yeah, CRS was built so that there's some place that could help you execute the things that need to happen in order to go racing. And so most the people that we talk to are like, well, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know the first step. No problem. We have it from A to Z, from creating a team, getting 3 people. The team is at University of South Carolina were a great example. These guys were hungry. They wanted to start a team, and boom, they got 3 to 5 guys, 6 guys. How many guys they got?
Which one?
South Carolina.
South Carolina's over 30 now.
Right. So they started, but with a couple of guys, and they're like, hey, we want to start this. And, we got them all, help them set up a 501c3, help them with some basics of how to go and get money, get sponsorships, fundraising, things like that. And boom, they're off and running.
They're off and running, guys. I mean, it's that easy. I mean, I like to shout, there's so many teams I like to shout out: FIU, University of Cincinnati, Catholic, Tulane even. I mean, it's been incredible to be on this journey and see these people use their passion and let it work for them and let it develop something that they've only dreamed of. And so that's what we're here to do. So, and I mean, we can go through all of this. We have a full race season, academic support, discounts beyond belief. I mean, we're talking massive, sometimes 70 to 80% discounts on anything that you can imagine: parts, equipment, accessories, gear, fuel, hotels, track days, competition schools. I mean, everything that you could possibly need to get out and equip yourself to go racing. Chances are we have a pretty big discount on that. We are fully backed by iRacing. We are the only true collegiate series that is 100% backed by iRacing. So we have iRacing memberships to give out to all of our paid members. We are developing an iRacing series in and around CRS. So we're super fortunate to have them behind us. We have track support and coaching, live learning simulation, funding, HPDEs, sim racing, webinars, car events, hotel travels, karting days. We have a full kart series, which we'll get into a little later. And we're bringing these events to you guys. You know, we're not just based out of one track that some people may have to drive 20 hours to get to. You know, we're all over the country. We're going around and making sure that you guys have the best access you possibly can. You know, we have prize money, sponsorships. We operate on a global stage. You're competing against other universities on a global stage that's going to be televised and broadcast all over the world. And I mean, think of the opportunity. If you had that opportunity in college, where would you be now? That's the question. That's the question. We don't know.
I'd probably still be there.
Yeah. So guys, we have so many amazing partners like FSBB. They are the future full stack business builder network. It's one of the best online collections of business building, anything and around funding, marketing, you name it. They're amazing. And these perks are only going to grow. And we have a lot of amazing perks and partners that we're going to talk about a little bit later in this meeting that we are unbelievably proud and excited to be working with.
Right on.
And we'll get into that in a little bit. So, I mean, it really is, the benefits are endless. And so, guys, we're the cheapest part of racing. It is $549 a year to be a part of this. So this is one membership for life that you can be a part of. So if you join freshman year of college, or you're 17 years old thinking about, you know, your junior year of high school, you will make it. I promise you, you will get through high school. But you can buy this membership, and that's all you need for the rest of your life. You can take advantage of our entire network of partners, everything. Education, curriculum, speakers, webinar, networking, access to track days, cheaper track days than anywhere else on the planet. We're offering an opportunity for people to go earn their real competition license for, quite frankly, cheaper than anywhere I've seen on the planet.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. And it's all about providing the most widely accessible track and racing experience that we can provide. And
the highest quality.
The highest quality that we can provide. Because quite frankly, we can go get the people we need to go get to make this the best program ever conceived.
Yeah. The other thing, you know, it's worth mentioning, especially for the folks that are new, that are joining us, and the teams that are just joining us that are here on the discovery call that have not been a member yet. The $549 a year is an individual membership, and that's one person that, you know, and this is the benefit of the team, and we do run team discounts. It's important for you guys to understand that, you know, if, for example, if you have a team and you've got 10 people, then there are discounts in team rates, right? And so we built a membership program that benefits the team. It's all team centric, team driven, so that you can lock in the discounts for the life of your college or university. So the life of your university or college team, that discount, once we set it for, say, 10 memberships at a discount at whatever the discount would be, it stays with your team when you're gone. And so you're building a legacy for the people that come after you and continue on whatever your college is at, that team, for as long as we're going, which we think this has got a lot of legs.
Yeah, and you know, this is something that I preach for everyone that I have the blessing of coaching, that I've had the blessing of working with in CTR and Clemson, is a championship winning mindset and a legacy leaving attitude. Is the questions you need to be asking yourselves now is, what can I do now to ensure that the legacy that I leave behind benefits other people? And that's what we preach here. It's been a huge success, and it's been met with unbelievable and positive attitude. So it's amazing. It is truly just been spectacular. So who can join? Well, I mean, just about anyone, any university, college student, faculty, staff, alumni. And now that we're rolling out our junior program, people as young as 12 years old. Actually, I'd like to give a shout out to Eddie Saddington. Man, you are a killer. You are fantastic. I love everything about you. For those of you guys that don't know Eddie, he is 12 years old and went and got and earned his competition license this past weekend down at Miami Homestead, or 2 weekends ago at Miami Homestead Raceway. Man, what a masterclass that was.
Yeah.
And
No, Grant, he's a national level.
national level Carter. I mean, he is the epitome of motorsports. But it just shows, it goes to show you, tell you is we are here to enable anyone to go and do this.
Yeah.
Anyone can join. I mean, it's so easy, and it's as easy as all you got to do is navigate to garageid.com. They are our technology partner and corporate partner. That is everything event management you can imagine about vehicles, motorsports, racing, anything in around the car community, and so much more. All of our registration, event management is through Garage ID. So make sure to go in and create an account. It's free. You can go in and add your car, post pictures of it, updates, add anything you want to it. And it just made the experience so much more smooth and efficient. It really is as simple as one click of a button and it registers everything. It inputs your car. It is the simplest. It makes Motorsport Reg look like something out of, the Stone Ages.
The Garage ID is the technology partner for FARA. And FARA is a partner of CRS and Garage ID. FARA is the Florida Automobile Racing Association. It used to be a formula-based professional series. The new owners a couple of years ago have essentially rebranded it and grown it into a larger professional series. And FARA has provided, has been one of the cornerstones for our development and has really embraced CRS, its members, and provided us really just unparalleled discounts and really celebration of what it is that we're doing, and is being foundational in us being able to execute all of this stuff at huge discounts. Jayzilla is another partner of ours that is doing incredible stuff with us. We'll get to the calendar, but they've been a huge partner of ours as well. And so a lot of the events that we go to, like the one at Homestead, the racing license or the competition school that was at Miami Homestead, was through FARA. And it was huge. They did an awesome job of celebrating, teaching curriculum, getting on track, simulating wheel to wheel, race starts, threshold braking, kind of anything that you could imagine, racing line, offline passing, anything you can imagine for racing. And so just shout out to FARA because they've been pivotal in us being able to execute a lot of this.
Absolutely. I mean, thank you guys. That's thank you from my heart, Farah. If any of you guys are out there, we love you guys and we're super excited to be continuing working and moving forward with you guys. So for those of you that have been to a FARA event or have been to any other event, FARA just does it better.
Yeah,
they do at point blank. So guys, this QR code takes you to Garage ID. Feel free to play around on there. Make sure you get a membership so you can start start benefiting from all these amazing opportunities. So some past events that we've done. So we've had webinars about 501c3 creation, team creation, funding, and what is an HPDE, what is a track day, and how to prepare for all of those. Our next webinar will be covering everything you need to know and prepare for competition school, which will be coming up June 14th and 15th. All these webinars are recorded and available at our community site, which is go.fsbb.io, and that is only accessible to our paid members. That's part of the curriculum and paid benefits of being with CRS, is you have all of these webinars that you can always go back to and see anything you need to. The 501c3 is open to everyone because we want everyone to have the opportunity to create a team and just see how easy it is to make this happen for you guys.
Right, and that's a big part. The 501c3 webinar was our first webinar. It was
our first
webinar.
webinar.
Because it's a cornerstone for your team. And you may be like, well, why? Well, why is it a cornerstone for your team?
Because 501c3 allows you to be a tax exempt organization and allows for every donation to your club to be able tax write off for the donation, the donator.
Right. It really enables the fundraising. It makes it
easy.
That's right. It makes the fundraising really easy. And especially with access to alumni, especially alumni. Alumni are fantastic, and they often represent the backbone of the funding of a team. So that's a big deal. The HPD track day webinar was really, I think we've got good comments on it, that it was insightful as far as how to prep, what to expect, what to take to
Oh yeah,
what to have.
all of the little tools, the zip ties, duct tape,
Right.
bringing extra towels. You wouldn't think that a towel would be useful, but I've seen people fix their cars with towels, and
Right.
it is all the little things that we have learned over 30 plus years of going racing. I'm not me, them. I'm a little younger than that. But we have taken this industry that we have been a part of and lived in around for 30 years, and we're it's a tell-all, and we are teaching you everything that we know, everything that we've learned through egregious mistakes on the racetrack, and the successes that we had as well.
Right.
You know,
And making it, I mean, again, I keep going back to the affordability and the accessibility. The biggest problems with motorsports and getting into them, I talk to a lot of people, or we talk to a lot of people that have passion, they're passionate like crazy about it, but they're just kind of like, yeah, I just love it. So I just buy a fast car and I just, haul ass around town and get in trouble or whatever. Well, the goal of CRS is to make it accessible and to make it affordable. Those are two of the big key components of what CRS is, and to get you to make it available for you to get on track, to get licensed, to learn skills of driving, whether it's in a kart, in a sim, in a time trials event, or whether it's wheel to wheel racing. And so those are the core components of what we're trying to do and accomplish, and we're well on our way. We'll get to kind of I think the next slide's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see here, these are pictures from the first graduating class of competition school. I was one of them. It was an utterly amazing, just amazing experience. Those are memories that I will share and I will have my entire life. And we walked through everything. We did race starts, racing side by side, pit stops. What's a restart versus start? What's it like to come into a braking zone with 3 wide? That was a little scary, coming 3 wide into turn 1. But we did it, and we had a blast doing it. And this creates an opportunity for you to go out and earn your competition license. And even if you don't plan to go wheel to wheel racing, what a license means to you as like an HPD enthusiast or anyone is it gives you the ability to have an all access pass to any track day organizer. So if you primarily race with Chin track days down in the South and you want to go run a NASA event, all you have to do is show them your competition license and they say, pick whatever you want, because you have been schooled and trained beyond anything that they can provide you in HPD. You have a track awareness that allows you to go wheel to wheel racing if you'd like. We also had an instructor school. So for those of you alumni, people who have a ton of track day experience and have ever wondered, how do you get to become an instructor? How do you get the free track days from being an instructor? Well, this is how you do it. We are Motorsports Safety Foundation Level 2 instructor certified. All of us are. So we went through instructor school and we were taught how to better instruct you. And we are super grateful to have that opportunity. And that opportunity is open to people who have extensive track day experience as well. It's just been an amazing.
And that could be something really big for your school, for the guys that have existing teams and are Tulane and Clemson and many others teams that we have that are pretty dialed in. It could be very beneficial for 1 or 2 people on your team to be instructors. And so, this actually codifies and gets you you go through level 1 certification, you go through level 2 certification. When you complete MSF level 2 certification, then you are certified to go to HPD events with whoever, but with your team, and you can instruct side by side, sitting right seat. That's a big deal to teach and to help your team get better and to experience on track time in a safe manner as well.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Participating schools. So,
look at this.
Yeah. So this is just the list of our paid member schools. And so just to give you a little quick shot of it, These are the first 20 schools that, that have the founders membership. And it doesn't account for about 30 other teams that are in process, and they might be in process of getting their 501c3 approval. Some of the universities are private universities or colleges that their funding actually goes underneath the umbrella of the school. And so it's a little different from school to school, but mostly this is the first 20 schools that are founding members. Congratulations. Thank you for being here. And then there's additional, we anticipate probably being at
60, 75 by the end of the year.
50 to 75 by the end of the year. Yeah, I like that. So,
I mean, it is moving. We are adding teams daily, weekly.
we had just in a 48 hour, I think 48 or 72 hour period, we had over 1,000 inquiries from individuals from different schools, just in literally the last less than a week.
Absolutely.
So
it's exploding.
Super exciting.
If you do not see your school on this list, that is okay.
Yeah.
We can very, very, very easily help you create a team at your school. We can walk you through the process of doing that. We can walk you through the process of going out and fundraising. And then after you do that, we can walk you through the process of going racing.
Right.
So, these are the,
what you got?
hold on, Danny. Danny's got something he needs to say. Where is Danny Wyke? Danny Wyke.
Moves down.
Oh, no, it's right there. Ask to unmute. Does that work?
See if you can unmute Danny. Go ahead.
Yeah, there it is. Hey, so just one thing I want to add real quick. In all the discussions I've had with all these people that have been coming in and I've been able to talk to, the big thing that two things. One is the financial, which you guys are addressing, and we're showing you how to take care of that. The other thing is this overwhelming feeling of, oh shit, I'm the only person involved in this. I got to start this team. It's like, yeah, you can, because we're going to give you everything you need to be able to do it. It's not going to be awkward. All you have to have is a little bit of passion about what you're doing and the excitement to go after this. We'll show you how to reach out to other people, to establish this team and all the things. So my point is, and everything that you guys are covering, is that it's just so easy to step into the process that we've developed for you to make this happen. That's all I wanted to add.
Good word.
Good word, Danny. Yeah. So, absolutely. So updates.
This is big.
This is big.
This is all big stuff that we're super excited about. And there's a ton of questions coming in. Just be patient. We'll answer and go through all the questions. Just let us get to the end of the slides and we'll answer all your questions. Mazda Motorsports has come on board with CRS. This is a huge deal. Honestly, probably without a doubt, our number one update that we are most excited about, that we have been working with them over the last month and a half to try to figure something out with them. Josh Smith is here with us. Josh, we unmuted you. If you want to say a few words, love for you to say a few words. No. Can you?
If you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
It might be your mic. Maybe.
Well, no,
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, we hear you now.
There you go.
got bamboozled by technology again here.
Damn, dang technology.
No, thank you for having me. This has been a passion project, from the day we heard about it as well for us on our end, and we're happy to be involved. And as Senator mentioned, we're still working and panning out some of the details, but what our organization does well is future health of motorsports, which is really in line with what these guys are talking about with CRS. So I'm sure there'll be more to come that we'll announce formally once we finalize some of our plans, but absolutely happy to be on board. I'm the business development manager for the department, which basically means I wear a multitude of hats, everything from new product development to webinars and such like this. So you'll probably be seeing me more in the future, hopefully at some point in person at either a FARA event or at one of the local schools. So thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Josh.
Yeah,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it very much. And just to kind of carry on with that, we're working out some details on a plan that I know I haven't looked at any of the questions, but I'm quite sure some of the questions that are on there revolve around, race cars and what are we going to do and how do we get a race car and how do we build a race car and all that kind of stuff. We have answers for all of you. Just be patient. In the coming weeks, we hope to roll out a very specific program that is going to be the foundation for every single team to have a race car, to have a Mazda race car, and to be racing wheel to wheel in the future. So stay tuned, be patient. We're working out the details. And thanks, Josh. Appreciate you saying kind words and coming on tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. We are moving just as fast off the track as we do on the track. So we are moving at the speed of light here, trying to get this out to you. But we hold ourselves to an incredibly high level of quality. And so we are working our butts off to make sure that this is the best possible experience for you with regards to race cars. So
Yeah.
we'll have an answer to you soon. Another partner we are unbelievably happy to be partnering with is Drive Smart.
You want to give it to Peter?
Yeah, I'll give that to Peter. Peter, I just gave you, well, you can unmute.
Yeah, we're super excited. We've been working really hard with the amazing individuals at DriveSmart. They are providing us a custom-made insurance product that is specifically tailored to the racer in mind. And so we know all of us have had experiences where we're headed to a track. We blow a tire in our 18-foot trailer. And not only is the fee for a testing day and our hotels lost, or gas, or any of these extraneous expenses lost, but now we can supply coverage for that. And that is just the beginning. So we have roadside assistance, a track protection plan, discounts on fuel and hotel, and they have amazing network discounts from all of their partners as well. And so you might be thinking, I'm a student. Maybe I'm under 18 and I don't need car insurance. Well, they also have a great program for building up your credit, or building up your credit, and building up your history of having insurance. And this is something that is part of your Collegiate Racing Series membership. And so we're super excited to bring this to you guys, because this is something wholly unique and never done before. The only challenge that I've given these guys is if they can somehow make tires, which are the most expensive thing that we go through, tires and consumables and gas. If they could find ways to reduce those costs, it would be a moneymaker. And so we're super excited to bring this to you guys. This has been something that we've been working on for a long time, and this is wholly unique, never been done. And so we want to give all of our members access to coverage for those track days, because it is an expense, and we want to make sure that you don't have no lossiness if any emergent issues arise. So thank you.
That's a big deal.
Or if you're on track on day 1 of 3 and your radiator decides to explode violently all over the place.
Yes.
Ask me how I know. You'd be covered for the entire 2 extra days.
Right.
So, and that, I mean, guys, that could add up to be $1,000, $2,000
Yeah,
easily.
it's really unique, the stuff that they're willing to do. They've been a phenomenal, becoming an incredible partner, providing us really creative stuff that, quite frankly, our members have asked us about. And they've been malleable. They're willing to do things that nobody else has been willing to do. And like Peter said, they're providing a service and a product that really just doesn't exist, which is just so cool.
Absolutely, guys. So we're super, super excited to have them on board. Yeah. So upcoming events, this is super important. So please pay attention. This is for everyone. June 14th and 15th, we are hosting our competition school and HPDE Motorsports Park. This is with FARA. For anyone who is interested in being a driver as part of their team, it is a requirement to have a competition license to go wheel-to-wheel racing. So to help accommodate that, we have made this cheaper than anywhere else on the planet. I think when you guys go look on Garage ID and see the price that we're offering it to you guys, your jaws are going to drop a little bit. Mine did. It's been amazing. And this license is valid across WRL, SCCA, SVRA, HSR, almost every major, actually every major track organizer in the country. You could even take this license and go apply for your FIA license if you wanted to.
Yeah, I don't know why you.
I don't know why you do it in the United States, but you could. Maybe just for the clout. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe.
Yeah, it's just for the clout. But the point being is this is a real competition license. This is not a CRS specific license that we have built. You can take this and go racing anywhere in the country with it. Quite frankly, anywhere in the world. And so we're really very excited to offer this to you guys at just an incredible price. Again, it's all about creating the least barriers to entry. So this is a very big opportunity for you guys to come out, be interested. You know, even if you're not interested in getting a competition license, we have an HPDE too.
Yeah, there's an HPD day that as well on Sunday that is would be huge, and we will also have instructors there if you wanted to get instruction on that HPD day. So one of the biggest barriers is making sure that teams have licensed drivers, right? So we can't go out racing each other unless people are allowed to go racing and have a competition license, right? So one of our most important things that we are trying to accomplish this year is to get every team 2 to 8 or 10 people licensed. And so that's why we're running competition schools or racing schools almost every single month. Okay. And so if you look at our calendar and you're like, well, there's not one near me or whatever, just call us. Okay. Call us, send us an email, text us, hit us on Discord, but reach out. We will create a solution for you guys. We have the ability through FARA to be able to travel and execute competition licensing, racing license schools. So I strongly, strongly encourage you. There's a lot of benefits as well to get your competition license, but we definitely need this to become a focus for every team. And the next one is June 14th through 15th at AMP, Atlanta Motorsports Park. We already have 11 signed up. Quite frankly, we probably only have room for maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, not many. There's not many spots.
there's
This
not
is
many-
highly limited.
Yeah, we already have a dozen guys set up. We probably could take 5 or 6 more, maybe. And so if you're close and you can do this, then you should do it. Okay.
And you don't need to be a professional driver to come do it's a school. You know,
Yeah.
we're teaching you.
That's right.
That's the whole point is you
yeah.
don't need to have 50 track days under your belt. You don't need to have this, that, and the other. We highly recommend going out and at least going to a couple, 1 or 2 to start, but we are here to teach you guys the stuff. It's a school.
That's right. And I mean, the webinar next week or the next webinar is specifically about preparation for the comp school.
Absolutely.
And we will go through I mean, quite frankly, you will in our webinar, in our hour and a half webinar before, which is, I don't know the date of the next webinar, but whenever the June, 7th or something,
That would
9th.
be June 10th.
June 10th. So June 10th is the webinar that we're going to be talking about the comp school, the racing school, and how to prepare, what to expect. And in that hour and a half, we're going to bombard you with what you need to know. And we're going to drill it into your head. And a lot of it, when you get to the school, is going to be repetitive. That's the idea, is we want to prepare you for competition school. We want to make it, and it's a pass fail thing, guys. It's not like you sign up and you're a warm body and you're going to pass. You've got to work to pass it. You got to pay attention. You got to show up on time. You have to be prepared. Your car has to make it, all of those things. But we will do everything in our power to prepare you for that weekend to get your competition license.
Absolutely. And that's our goal, is for every one of you to walk away with your comp license.
That's right. And so in July, we go to Autobahn in Chicago.
Oh man, what an opportunity.
That if you guys don't know what Autobahn is, just Google it and check it out.
It
It's
is
like the
the country
country
club
club,
of
yeah.
motorsports.
Yeah, it's really fancy. It's really, really nice.
I
We're
think you can order like foie gras to the side track.
it would appear you could, that's for sure. So we're super excited to be going up there with Farah, and doing, it's a racing weekend and HPD weekend. There is a possibility that if we had, for example, if the guys at Rankin or at
University of
Catholic or
Cincinnati Catholic.
Cincinnati, yeah. If you guys wanted to come because that's close to you and we need to figure out a way to do a comp school, then reach out to us. If your team's got 2 or 3 or 4 guys or whatever, and you need to get, that's your only availability, then let us know so that we can execute it and figure out a way to do it. And so
Absolutely.
that's a big day. And then August 23rd is the race simulation day at AMP.
This is with Jay Zilla.
Yeah, that's going to be a blast. That's going to be kind of like an open track day, open grid day,
Yeah,
open.
We're running a mock race.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't be racing, but you'll be on track. You'll be understanding what it's like to have a race start, what it's like it's basically going to be a miniature competition school in of sorts, but it's going to be an opportunity for you to see what we are planning to do for the 2026 race season before it gets there. It allows for your team to prepare, to get data, to make sure your cars are functioning, to basically get ready. It's going to be an absolute blast. James with Jay Zilla, I can't say enough good things about them and their crew over there. It's one of the best run events ever. They kill it every time. Super happy to have them on board with us. And it's going to be a great day. So August 23rd, put it in your calendars. You guys need to be there. And speaking of calendar dates,
Yeah.
we've got all these. So if you ever thought, hey, I really wish you guys had more events, I'm not really quite sure how we could have more events.
Not only that, but there are some that are not in here that start coming up. So there's probably 1 or 2 events that we haven't populated into this calendar. I want to focus, just so you guys know, about the endurance karting events that
Karting.
This is so cool. Jack got to go up to Charlotte.
Oh my God.
And meet these guys, endurance karting, and these guys put on just
One heck of a good show.
incredible events. Their endurance karting events are typically 8 hours, right?
Oh my God. Yeah. It was incredible. I'm seeing these people show up in full race gear and they're like, all right, we're ready for 8 hours. I'm like, what? 8 hours in a cart? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Like, that's incredible. So these people at endurance karting, Chris McCoy, Aiden Kennedy, they are phenomenal. We really are blessed to have amazing partners. So the guys, they have agreed to set aside entries. These people sell out every weekend, guys. They've agreed to put entries aside for teams to come and participate. So Clemson, Tulane, University of Cincinnati, Catholic, U of SC, FIU, doesn't matter. You guys can go enter as your college team, split the cost between the 6, 8, 9, 10 of you guys, and go 8-hour endurance karting.
Yeah,
it's a blast.
Incredible experience. It's awesome seat time. It teaches you phenomenal, just instinctual car control. And so the next 3 events that are really the ones to really look like is the one at Lime Rock, June 7th, at Pitt, June 21st, and then Carolina Motorsports Park, June 28th. Those 3 are the next 3 events. If you have interest, or if you guys, your team wants to go, then reach out to us so that we can execute it for you.
Yeah, absolutely. That being said, any date you see on here, we're here to make it happen.
That's right.
Some of these are, anything you see at a racetrack is probably pretty set in stone. That's not going to change. But anything else, we're flexible. We can tailor this to you guys to make sure that, again, you're having the best experience you can. So just do not hesitate to reach out. CRS@garageid.com. Danny@garageid.com. Guys, we are here to help you guys. There is no bad question. There's no wrong answer. There's nothing. And if
look, you don't, and it's fine. You don't know what you don't know. If you've never done this crap before, that's fine. That's why we're here. So ask us questions. We'll educate you. We'll help you. We will help you and provide everything you need to accomplish. You're gonna have to work to do stuff, but we're gonna help. We're not
gonna do it for you, but we're gonna make it as easy as possible.
That's right.
So, So guys, that is,
Oh, we should have questions.
yeah, so now we're gonna go towards questions. So we are going to go look at the questions.
Hang on a second.
There it is.
Chat.
Okay, so it looks like
Can you
some,
scroll, can you make it bigger?
yeah, I can.
There we go.
Cars look good. Hell yeah, they do. So do you guys use a set of Corsa or just iRacing? iRacing just for now, it looks like a lot of these have been answered already, so we'll just go through them real quick. iRacing, because they're giving you guys memberships. You know, if a set of Corsa wanted to come up and provide other things, we can definitely, if you have a connection, reach out to us. We'd be happy to make that happen for you guys. But iRacing it right now is providing some amazing things. So how many people need to purchase this? So the memberships are individual, but if you have a team, everyone on your team would need to purchase this. Yeah, dude, Edward Sanchez, Bauer College from New York, come reach out to us, man. Set up a Zoom. It is so easy for us to get this going. It can happen in a day. Let's make it happen. Let's get you going racing. That's the whole point about it. Do you have to be?
Nope.
No, you do not need to be in college. So you can be ages 12 to 20, actually 12 to whenever you die. Really. And so you just have to, you know, want to do it.
So good. So
That's going to be a lot of cars. Yeah, Sebastian, it's a lot of cars, but I mean, we're spec Miata racers. We're used to 60 cars on track.
That's right.
That's not a problem, man. That's nothing. It's not. And so and then you look at NASCAR, IndyCar with, you know, over that. So it's just crazy.
Right.
So just got out of high school. That's perfect, man. Come join.
The Sebastian, how many cars per school, or is it unrestricted? It is unrestricted. We've got some teams that already have 2, 3, 4 cars. I mean, the 2 lanes probably has 7 or 8 cars. And so is it unrestricted? Well, it's unrestricted from the standpoint that, yes, it's multi cars. The announcement with Mazda we'll have details on what it's going to look like. It's going to look more like a spec series. And how can your team participate? We're going to have answers for all that as well.
Very soon. Oh, really? Yeah,
But
not enough
in
cars.
the next week, 2 weeks. 2
Absolutely.
weeks, probably next 2 weeks.
Yeah, 100 Miatas at Road America or Sebring. Man, we did that like the other day. We were at Sebring. That was awesome. Any tracks near New York City? There's a ton of tracks near New York. Yeah, Josh, Monticello Motor Club. That is a high end area. I mean, Lime Rock's not too far away. It's in New Jersey.
Yeah, we hope to be going to Watkins Glen too next year as well.
Yeah, CMP one.
Yep.
Yeah,
CMP.
absolutely. Yeah. Yes, Josh, you can come race too. So yeah, you can join in high school. Ray, you can absolutely join high school. Tell your friends about it. You can take advantage of a lot of the opportunities that we have available through our junior program. That's, you know, will we be getting cars from Mazda, or do we raise money to get a car? So we will have that answer to you very soon. We got to get all the details ironed out so we're not over promising and under delivering. But I think you're going to be pretty excited with what we're going to have to offer. So I'll just leave it at that. So the QR code, what about the QR code? I don't know, Jorge. Do we bring our own cars? Oh, that's Sam. Hey, Sam. Do we bring our own cars? There are cars available for HPDE. You can bring your own. It's got to pass the tech. You can go back and look at our HPDE prep webinar to find all the answers there. The discounts are already built in. So if you sign through Garage ID and make sure you have that membership, it's already built in to it. So if you try to go register for a FAR event, it'll automatically factor in that big discount for you. It's already taken care of.
Tyler asked, what happens at the school that I go to is not interested? Great question. It doesn't matter. So just so you know, you can participate as an individual, but Tyler, we can teach you and coach you on how to create a team. We've done this with 3 schools already. And Jax did it here with Clemson. And Nate did it here with Clemson. So it's not, I promise you, it is not overwhelming. It's not difficult. It's a matter of having you and one other dude.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
mean,
it. You got a
really,
team. You
I
got a
mean,
team.
to paint a picture, me and one of my best friends, Nathan Chang, sat down in a dining hall and said, let's go racing in college. And quite frankly, I mean, you don't have to solve every problem that day.
Mhm.
There was a lot that we didn't know going into it, but we just put both feet in and we went walking, and look where it has come now.
So travel costs, Edward is asking, I'm assuming travel costs are on our own.
This is where things get really fun and interesting.
Well, it's a great question, right? And so does it cost money? I mean, listen, the biggest problem with going racing is it's expensive. It costs
expensive.
money and it's tough. And so you have travel, you have car, you have trailer, you've got tires, blah, blah, blah. You got all this stuff that amounts to a lot of money for you to go racing. Are your travel costs on your own? Technically, yes, they are on your own, but what we're doing is providing you the biggest discounts across the board. That's hotels, that's fuel, that's tires, that's parts, and it's even,
Truck rentals.
that's right. It's even cars and insurance as well. And so, yeah, you know, we're not paying for this, right? I mean, this is something that we're providing you. We're trying to make it accessible and attainable for you to go racing.
Yeah. So, and it all comes down to what you can develop as a team. Is if you're on a team, so like Clemson Tiger Racing, we pay for all of our members to go get down there. You know, when we go to Barber Motorsports Park every year, Clemson Tiger Racing pays for all the hotels. I mean, all of it.
Right. And so this is the benefit of the team aspect is that using Clemson as an example, Clemson Tiger Racing is a 501c3 and they are able to go out and create a budget. And within that budget, they go and raise money. And they know that the course of a year or a season for Clemson Tiger Racing is going to cost them $75,000.
So we went and raised 80.
So they go and raise $80,000. They can go and raise $180,000. They can go raise whatever money they want to raise to execute this. Okay. So I know that a lot of that seems daunting, but it's not hard. Guys. It's not hard.
I am going to tell you guys a story. And for Clemson folks, I'm sorry if you're listening. I don't know if this is confidential or not, but, guys, we at Clemson Tiger Racing raised over $50,000 without asking. We did not ask one person.
Right.
Not one.
Right.
And we got $50,000. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Tom, Camden, I'm assuming this is Tom from this past weekend in Camden.
Yeah.
The junior program.
See if Peter, you want to talk about the junior program? Oh, you got to unmute him.
No, he can unmute himself.
Oh, he can unmute himself.
No,
No,
you
he
can't.
can't.
I gotta go unmute Peter. Hang on, guys. I gotta go unmute Peter. But basically, so
I
hang
got you.
on. There it is.
So we have 6 years in national and club racing at the karting level, and so we have a simple guide that we're going to be putting together and giving access to our members on the go.fsbb.io website for anyone who's interested to get into karting cheaply and efficiently. Now, we have also just licensed 2 weeks ago the youngest one of the youngest competition licensed drivers who has done 5 seasons and is now ready to go into Prospect Miatas. And so we will be providing white glove service and white glove guidance if you want to go into the karting world, or if you want to go as a student from 12 all the way up into car racing as well. Now, we are also working with an amazing partner, Endurance Racing, who we will be providing discounts to if you want to do endurance karting races. And so we're really excited to put that together for our Collegiate Racing Series members. So stay close to us, become a member. You'll have access to all of those details, those guides. I can tell you personally, you see the go-kart behind me. I know more about this daggone world of karting than I'd like. And so I have spent more time wasting money in that world, and a lot of the guides are coming from my firsthand experience of how to get into karting cheaply, efficiently, and just have the most amount of fun that you possibly can. So, Tom, make sure that you reach out to Danny and you get connected with us in the Discord. We're going to be promoting that relatively soon so that all of our members will have access to cheap and efficient ways to go karting.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, the junior program is all about, getting an early start in racing. And so when we mean, the benefits, you can take it to any benefit that we have as a normal member. The junior program, the only thing where it comes down to is the actual wheel-to-wheel racing. You have to have the team to go and actually do that. You can't go racing by yourself. So if you got a club to allow a high schooler student, which they do that, you just have to go ask to come be a driver, you could potentially be a driver for a team. But as far as benefits, there's nothing that junior program does not get.
Right.
Well,
And listen-
and one of the things that we're working on is for those who are in the karting world, whether you're a young student or an adult. I sometimes find myself out on a shifter cart and I always regret it afterwards. I mean, I don't regret it while I'm racing, but my body regrets it afterwards. And so
You're too old to be doing that, man.
sometimes you just have to just scream.
Yeah.
It's a great way to get relief stress. But one of the things that we're really excited about is we have partners that our members will have access to at deep discounts on karting parts. And so we're really excited to bring that to you guys as well.
So, Tom, I just responded to you, but yeah, Camden can absolutely race individually in the FAR events. Abso-freaking-lutely. And discounts again. So the Spec Miata, I might see out on track.
Yeah,
You might see him out on track.
That's right.
We're gonna be racing you guys too. You guys gonna be racing against the home brew here.
Yeah, Josh, we'll drop the Discord link in the chat here.
Hey, Peter, can you drop that in the chat, the Discord for CRS?
Gotcha. No problems.
Make sure it's the public one, not our private one.
And so listen, if you guys, we've had a couple of people many people join late and a couple of teams join late. That's fine. No sweat. This is being recorded. You'll get a link for it. It'll be on, FSBB. We should also be on a website.
It'll be on the website. It'll be posted everywhere. If you got an email with this link, it's going to be emailed to you.
Right.
So you will have this video that you can watch 15 times over again for you. Rally opportunities.
Not
Man,
yet. Not yet.
Man, you brother.
I like that. Not yet,
It's being done.
but that's probably down the road a little bit. We're talking to some partners overseas about rally. And so it is a possibility. It's not on the highest, super high on our list of things to get done, but it is on our list.
So let me put it this way. If you get a start on road course racing, you're going to be much better off in stage. It's on track, even if the track is off track. It's on track awareness.
Right.
It's understanding how to fully maximize entry, center, exit. That's all, and that you'll learn that at comp school. Yeah, join the Discord, guys. It's been posted. So make sure you guys join that. It's another great place for all of our information. A lot of our communication is done via email and our community site, but our Discord is more of an open opportunity, meet people, connect with people, have conversations. Josh is going to be in there. I'm not going to tell Josh, go ping Josh, but ping us. We're happy to answer any questions. That's a great way to get quick answers from us. Best way to get answers from us is to email us 100%.
And we've been pinged about, Discord, not being super lively. Discord is mostly going to become more lively as we have more and more events. And certainly in 2026, as we load up our iRacing series, as well as the actual Collegiate Racing Series, Discord is going to be the on-the-day system to get access to race control, issues. How do I, go sign up? How do I make sure I, get, sorted and all of that stuff? And so Discord is a great way to communicate quickly, not through text or email or any other system. So Discord is going to be our primary mechanism for on-the-day events. And making sure everyone's aligned to all of the details and making sure everybody gets sorted.
Right.
Absolutely. So
Again,
we're not really chatting there.
If you, again, last plug, guys, if you have questions, ask them, reach out to us, email us. I mean, you can hit us on Discord, you can email us. I mean, I'm sure you can freaking text us. Danny at garageid.com. There's his phone number. You can text them, you can email them. And so we're available to help you do this. If you got questions, we have answers. Simple as that. It's a little late edition. So you're going to get a copy of the recording. But
Yeah.
wrap it up.
Yeah. I mean, guys, you'll get a copy of recording. Any questions? Danny at garageid.com. He also posts his phone number. He's a great, wonderful contact person to talk to. He'll help walk you through anything. CRS at garageid.com. Guys, we're here to help. I am really excited and blessed to be able to facilitate this with you guys, to see your motorsport dreams come true. And if we can help with that, that's a win in our books.
That's right. Stay tuned too. We're going to have some exciting news that's coming, some details.
Get to the events. I can't say this enough. Get to the events, please. Even if you just show up and look,
Right.
spectate, get to the events.
Yeah.
So it's about important being there. So, people, I really appreciate your time. We will see you guys in just a few short days on June 10th for our meeting, and we'll see you then.
Right.
So
Thanks, guys.
adios.